Let's go, Turner. What? No conversation, ain't got time for no debate. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy, I went for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I don't run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. With them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the jet. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, now they play my life. Now it's my dogs, they by my side.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
See my boy working with. See me working with.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Easy.
I hear you.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White.
Yeah, I cut it off. Ain't nothing. I cut it off.
At the 23. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up.
Wait, what?
Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. It's still a nice play by the defense.
Oh!
Now the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. But now it's third down.
Looked like he tried it all there, tried to use some physicality, right? Tried to use some footwork, some head fakes, but he was covered the entire way. Dogged in every step. That forced the incompletion. No separation at the end of the route.
You got that? You got that?
Just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Brady's throw there complete and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
He's talking. All right. All right.
23 yards on the play.
Oh, man.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First down, here's White.
Woo.
Now White lost.
Oh, give me that.
Picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Opening drive fumble and the 4 miscues that they had last week. 4 turnovers.
Either X or all one. I want to say all one. All one.
And Brandon, you and I both know that they didn't just ignore what happened last week. They focused on it, tried to get better. And when it happens here again in this game, the head coach is going to see that as a direct reflection on his message to the team, and it's not sinking in.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he'll be out right at the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards.
Don't think that.
Everyone in this stadium knows Jackson can do that as well as any QB in the league. They talked about his running this year, especially the design runs, but he's still going to scramble when he feels he has green in front of him. He led all quarterbacks last year, 695 yards rushing. And keep in mind, 80% of those came in a 7-game stretch when he was named starter late in the season. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off.
Man, it's people that block.
When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Jackson looking to throw on third. But he's got Snead.
There we go.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun.
Woo!
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
Oh, all right.
Mike Bennett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
All right.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Jackson now.
Come on, man.
Going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every pass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Where are we? So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman. And I don't think Edelman will be able to get to this one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
I'm trying to pin down the 1-yard line, man.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they got across the 50.
Memory.
There we go.
A whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball,
You showed, yeah, he never lied.
Scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about it. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a pass dropped off here for James White. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
You got to pick that off, man. Come on, Jimmy. Pick it off. Uh-oh. 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 All right. Yeah, get me out of there.
Now the defense going to use the
call
first of their
timeout. I'm doing the wrong thing.
timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Brady now to throw.
Good play. Good play. Good play.
Complete.
Good play.
That one good for 13 and a New England first down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. No score after one on EA Sports.
All right. Get right here. Get. All right, let's go. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
Oh, yeah, right there.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the
right there,
incompletion.
right there, waiting
on it
for
a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. He's got White here.
Lay him down.
7 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. With James White, you know that he can catch the football. He was 3rd in the NFL amongst running backs last year with 87 catches. And as we've seen, sometimes they come in bunches. Super Bowl 51, he had 14 grabs, including the winning score. Last year in the divisional round versus the Chargers, 15 receptions for White. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Now a play fake. Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's White. And down inside the 15 he goes. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Come on, pick it up.
Pick it up. Incomplete. Brandon Carr on the coverage there.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. James White, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board first here tonight. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This is fielded at the goal line. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
They try to throw on second
Oh,
down.
man.
This one is incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third
Man.
down.
Wow.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is caught by Jackson. He's at the 40, 20, 10.
Here we go.
For Ravens touchdown. Deshaun Jackson. His third touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Wait, what?
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Hold on, Turner.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great.
What you said?
I was saying, when you talk about, do you swear at someone?
I use square.
I was thinking, yeah.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion in the field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last
Caught
drive,
that?
they might
Get
want
out
to
of
take a
here.
shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Man, get out.
The final tally. Second tour of duty for Watson with the Patriots. Remember, New England drafted him way back in 2004 out of Northwestern. He retired in the offseason after finishing the campaign with New Orleans, but decided to come back for one more go-around with the Patriots, and they might need him, especially with Rob Gronkowski no longer in uniform.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From the 36.
Donald Thomas, get the pick. Get the pick, man.
Watson was the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. This throw on target, Brady to Thomas. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady.
Got the block.
The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert him to being a receiver.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. T.Y. Hilton,
About a minute.
his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Gostkowski for the point after.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
All right, let's go. Minute 6. 3 timeouts. I can do this.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
We coming. Let's go.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Urban funny.
Oh, wait. No cancel.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now it's Jackson being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. To throw is Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
That could have gone to the house. I ain't gonna lie.
Now Jackson on 1st down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Jackson down. Throwing again. Snead's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
He can run for it, and Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout.
I did.
With 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
It's crazy. I recovered it, but I wasn't even down. Yeah, I'm still up.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
Controller is shaking like crazy. Got it.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there.
It didn't make it?
Short, and this score will stay right where it is.
Man, get out.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard.
Man.
As we send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report.
Oh, man. Oh, man. That's crazy.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go. Let's go, fellas.
Goal line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally.
Hey.
I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
I see.
Throwing on second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Michael Bennett. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now Edelman. 12 yards on the return that time, and the Patriots take over.
Change this up a little bit. This is just things I'm doing ain't working.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Brady now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. Brady gives this to White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
It sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting.
There we go.
Squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted.
There you feet.
Off by Patrick on Rossor. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and that'll bring up second down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Going to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's
Man, get out!
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw again. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson.
Oh, get out! Get out!
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Man!
Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there.
They're
making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses.
It's
and
rare.
excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
I'm most shocked that Mike Chioda got released. What about you? Listen, I was trying to explain this last night on the Observer Radio show, and some people were still confused. So I want to just make this as simple as possible, okay? I have, in addition to all of this, a jiu-jitsu school. And we have not run a class in over a month now. So there is no money coming in. We can't run the school. I don't even know, honestly, when we will be able to do jiu-jitsu again. Because when everything else is opening up, I'm really going to have people go in there and lay on each other and do jiu-jitsu. Until there's a vaccination, I'm not sure when we're going to open up again, okay? If you run a restaurant and the best you can do is takeout and Uber Eats, and with Uber Eats, I mean, you're barely making anything anyway. I mean, you're hurting. If you have a store in the mall, I have a buddy that owns a place down in Bothell, Room to Craft. They're paying rent, but nobody can go in there. They're hurting, okay? People are hurting all over. And I understand that if you're hurting and the issue is that you might go out of business, then yes, you need to lay people off. But with WWE, unlike the jiu-jitsu school or the restaurant, or Room to Craft, or the store in the mall, or any of all sorts of businesses that are hurting, they're still running live every week. What they're losing out on is, yes, they lost out on a lot of money, a one-time hit for WrestleMania. But the one-time hit for WrestleMania, I'm not going to say is a drop in the bucket, but it is not, nothing, in any universe, are they close to going out of business because they did not run WrestleMania. They're not selling tickets for Raw and SmackDown. But as Dave noted last night, when they were selling tickets to Live Raw and SmackDown, a lot of those were money-losing shows. Those house shows were money-losing shows. By not running the shows, they're actually doing better than they were when they ran the shows. So when you look at WWE, they're still getting all of their television money. The WWE network is running as it has always run. Like, if you decide to cancel for whatever reason, it's not like it's WWE couldn't provide the service. They can still provide the service. They can still provide all of their services that they could provide before COVID-19 struck. So the point is, they don't need to release anybody at the worst time possible. And furthermore, yes, there are wrestlers.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
Come on!
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's White. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Get off the field. Let's get off the field right here.
For a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And
there we go.
Down now coming up.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Oh, snap.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. To throw is Brady. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson now off the bootleg, rolling to his right.
Oh, you got
nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson escaping the pressure right. The Sanders has got it complete.
On the ball.
Down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 25 yards that time. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team. And they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st
Come on,
and
man.
goal.
Get the field, rock the man.
crosser. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd and goal, Jackson. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Man, get out.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary.
Push that button like 6, 7, 11 times. There was nobody on them.
It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Bruh.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Jackson.
Bro, press the button. Get out.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Dante Hightower providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Bruh.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left.
Out of bounds.
Is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Press that button twice. Hitting the button. Nobody was on them. 2 plays in a row. Change the play. Man. All right, let's roll. He ready. Let's get this back. Unbelievable.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because it's a long way away from the pick, man. Get the pick.
Come on.
Keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Easy.
Throwing again. Brady. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looking deep for Hilton. And unable to connect.
Play the ball! Play the ball, man!
They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock.
Are you serious?
Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Pats do snap it. It's Brady looking deep for Hilton. And that is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And now the football's going to go over.
Come on, let's get this touchdown, man. Let's stop playing.
Line.
Let's stop playing. Come on.
This might be the game right
first down. Blunt. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
They'll come out in the pistol. Again, here's Blunt. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point fourth-quarter lead. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Hey, number 8's coming. Number 8's Mike.
Boyd's going to get a touchdown, and then Evans going to kick a field goal.
Dude's crazy.
Trying to pound it in with Dixon. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Kenneth Dixon. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned him 6 points.
Oh, get the pick! Come
It's amazing
on!
what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Tom Brady needing a 4th-quarter comeback here. He's actually only done it 8 times in the last 5 years, but if you break that down further, the Pats in those years rarely losing in the 4th quarter like they are now. Caught by the tight end Watson. Nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Alabama. 380. Go.
Now Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. They'll run on 1st down.
Get him down. Get him down.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady
Oh, no. Got
finds
that.
his man. Watson over the middle. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out. Get
Tell
me
you
out.
what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Let's go, let's go.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Brandon Carr on the coverage there. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Back to throw. He'll get this to Devlin, his fullback. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. He hits White, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. It's complete. James White. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Back to throw. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. It's caught. This is White. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now a carry for White. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Brady to throw. And he's got it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They come out here in the I. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Back to throw, Brady.
Oh, good play, Mark. Good play.
In the end zone, it's incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson, there on the coverage. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. To throw is Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. He's back to throw.
Oh, he missed it! He missed it!
So no miracles here in the final play, and this ball game is over. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Baltimore, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until
I kind of picked you out after the first half.
And for Charles Davis, our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaunt.
Good game,
saying so long, everybody.
Real talk. Good game, Colonel. Good game. I kind of picked you out after.
Hey, man! Oh, man! Oh, man, he mad.